Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Araromi and this is literally our little corner where we get to discuss about faith, which is my name obviously. We get to discuss about personal growth, career, and how to navigate adulthood one step at a time.
Welcome to Faith's Little Corner.
So the topic we have today is something I've had on my mind for a long time and I'm so excited I get to talk about it today. And we are talking about access. I don't mean access to a corporate building. I don't mean access to a lounge. I mean access to you, your time, your resources, your energy, your connection, your values, and sometimes your influence. So let me tell you something about myself. Growing up, I was always the youngest in the room. And because I was the youngest, I never really had this strong sense of hierarchy when it comes to relationships. Even when I met people who were older than me, I didn't really think they were so far above me because in my head, we are all just people. And because of this, I naturally gave people a lot of access to me. If I liked you, I could gist with you, I could joke with you, I could tell with you, and I could be comfortable around you. And I didn't see the reason to set boundaries because I believe I'm friendly, I'm approachable, and that's just who I am. I didn't see the problem with that. I joined the corporate world so early, so I was one of the young people around. And because I naturally treated people as equal, I started doing that at work too. And initially, it was fine until I realized something. There is a difference between being approachable and being overly accessible. And there's also a difference between being friendly and allowing people to become too familiar with you. I started noticing that random people started addressing me the way my close friends would address me. Oh, there. I know it's not good though, but sometimes. Oh, there. Are you even there? See your head, big head. And then I'll be wondering, how did we even get here? That was when I started withdrawing access. I became more intentional. I became more careful about how much I shared, how much I joked, how much I interacted with people. Because prior to that time, I'm meeting you for the first time in less than an hour. You already know the genesis is the revelation of my life. You already know the man that brought me when I ran away from home. The kind of Ghana must go that I carried when I went to Akure garage. You know all those unnecessary information. I'm already telling you. You can even say 20% of things that has to do with the core aspect of my life. That's who I am. Egbami Be. After I started being more careful and more cautious, people were like, oh, faith has changed. But sometimes you don't know how much access you've given to people until they start misusing it. So what exactly is access? To me, access is the privilege of getting closer to somebody than every other person. And it could be access to time, work, money, emotions, network, and you name it. And the fact that somebody gives you access does not mean that you are entitled to every aspect of that person's life. So let me give you an example. You have a very wealthy friend and you need help. So the person tells you, tell me what you need. And then you now start thinking of something unreasonable. You know they can afford it, but you know it's unreasonable. That's where you misunderstood access. The ability to give doesn't mean you take everything they are capable of giving. Access requires stewardship. And the fact that you're allowed to walk through a door doesn't mean you destroy the door because you're simply allowed to walk through it. Let's take work for instance. Your boss is nice, they're approachable, they make you feel comfortable, you could talk to them. That doesn't disappear professional boundaries. Familiarity does not cancel respect. One of the lessons I've learned is that sometimes we believe that some people have become too proud simply because they withdrew access. But that's not always the issue. It might be because we've shown them that we don't know how to handle the access they've given to us. And when someone realizes that, they naturally create a distance. Not because they hate us, but because they are trying to protect the relationship. And honestly, I think we need to learn. So we are going to be wrapping this episode with a little game and I've titled it, See Finish or Not. I'm going to be asking the questions and I'm going to be giving my view. I also want you to drop your opinions in the comment section just because I don't want this to look like a TED Talk. I have the questions written down in my laptop and I will just get right into it. See finish or not, guys. Question 1 says, your friend knows you earn well. Every time they need money, you're the first person they call. You've helped them several times. Now, they don't even ask nicely. They just ask, send me 50k. See finish or not? I think it depends. I think it depends on the level you guys are on. For instance, if you guys exchange things like this, or when you need something, you message the person reciprocates and whatnot, I don't think that's see finish. But if you are the only one that ends well and the other party has not really come through for you, or maybe the person has money but they've not really come through for you in such a manner before, I don't know. I really don't know. These things can be dicey. Question 2 says, Your boss is extremely approachable, you joke together, you gist, maybe you've even gone out with the team. Then one day you made a joke that crosses the line because you've become too comfortable. See finish or not. Maybe you just say, ah, Oga, I worry you did don't. Or maybe you even have tap his head. Oh, Shilogo. I don't know. That's it finished to me. Oh. Question 3. Someone trusts you enough to tell you their deepest secret. Because you are now close, you start using their insecurities as a joke. You say, but we are close now. They won't mind. See finish or not? Absolutely see finish. See finish raise power 1000. All those people that used to use people's insecurity as a joke, I don't find it funny at all. That's not funny. It's only funny to you because you are not the victim. But seriously, guys, I think there's a serious lesson to be learned here. Number 1 is that access is a privilege, not a right. And another thing to be learned is that kindness is not weakness. Familiarity, availability is not obligation. It is not an avenue to start disrespecting people. Don't become so comfortable with people that you forget to respect them. And if you're the person at the other side of this conversation who gives unlimited access to people, who does not know how to say no, who helps a lot, who is always available, and then you set boundaries and you're feeling guilty, I want you to know that it's absolutely normal. You can be generous without being available. You can limit your access to people. You can. So I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Have you been the one giving unlimited access to people? Or have you ever realized that you've been taking people's kindness for granted? If you don't want to tell me, you can just say, I've been seeing people finish or they've seen me finish. You can just write that there and then I will understand. Till I see you again in the next video, please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.